All right. Shalom Yashala. Call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Waha Rakah Kodash Brakathum. I like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam, pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. What I like to get into, this past election, which is still fresh, which happened a little over a week ago, right? With DJT, Donald J. Trump, right? Defeated Kamala Harris. And we're seeing a lot of people crash out, in particular a lot of our people, more so the women of the nation, Eve, the so-called black women, is crashing out. You got I spoke on this on my last lesson, just got a lot of crashing out, and so forth. Now, on the flip side of things, you see the whole, you see the whole narrative of, of course, what the conservative and the liberals, right? So with the whole conservative thing, they do have um, this ideal way of life, which on paper it looks great, because where did they get that from? They get that from the scriptures, man. A level of what? Morality, family, uh how the man is the head of the house, and so forth. So everything on paper looks great, but we know underneath it comes, what other, BS that Esau has with this legislation. Okay, so once again, regardless if it's a Republican or Democrat, okay, the elite choose who they're going to put in there. Now for this particular go around, it is this this spirit of masculinity being pushed, which honestly is great, right? Because everything else they've presented is just been off the wall, man. With the whole LGBTQ phenomenon, the transitioning of your children, and them not having to notify parents that their child is having a sex change and whatnot. So with this whole present or this past present election, you know, Trump would be the shoe in for the lesser of the two evils. But still, we understand, regardless of that their policy is still somewhat, it's still some leaven in there, right? Okay, this is Galatians chapter 5 verse 9. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. Okay, so like I said, on paper it looks great. They make the whole mentioning of you know uh God and whatnot, but hey, you're not calling on Yahweh. You're not calling on His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. Okay, you're not telling the truth of who the true Israelites are. So that's where that leaven comes in. Okay, because once again, like I said, make no mistake, the whole conservative idea is what is it does stem, from a somewhat of a biblical aspect, but it's still leaven, right? Because that book is for the Israelites. Okay, so-called Negroes, you so-called Jamaicans, you so-called Haitians, you so-called Puerto Ricans, you so-called Native Americans, you so-called Latinos, whether you be so-called Mexican or Salvadorian, Uruguayan, Dominican, Cuban, Puerto Rican, uh, and so forth. You Central America, and South American Jakes. The Latinos. So they're not telling they're not telling the people you know, who they truly are. So yeah, that's where the leaven comes in. Okay. Because once again, it looks great on paper, you know. It looks great on paper with the family, the man hid in the house, you know, the man showing himself to be the man, which the scriptures do speak of, right? The man leading the house, the woman following the lead, the woman taking care of the children. So on that on paper alone, and then knowing that comes from the scriptures as well, you know, but we understand here, hey, we're in Babylon, man. Everything they have in their policy don't align with Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. You dig what I'm saying? I just want to touch on that because you know, we see where it's at. You know, we're Koholo Yabashim Yahshua. You know, you know, the Lord, you know, blessed us to be in the know, man. Because if you're not at this point, man, you're doomed, man, and you deserve to be. To be very honest, if your ass hasn't been paying attention, man, I don't know what to say, and that's not to, you know, be an unfair, unjust person. You dig? You know, because the Lord, what, you know, the Lord was very and has been very fair to myself, the apostles, bishops, and elders. But as we see what's going on, if you're not in the loop, hey, you're bad, man. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 6. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Okay. And how does that leaveneth the whole lump? Well, any type of little immorality, man. It's that little small cancer. The little cancer cell can get to the other cells and affect the whole, you know. So that's what that's saying, you know, pretty much like it's kind of like mold, you know, like, you know, people will pick mold off, but like, bro, if you see the mold, you might as well throw it away. You know, you might as well throw it away. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know, that's how I think of it, because it's kind of like cancer, right? You don't let cancer fully grow. No, any little part of cancer that you see needs to be, as soon as it's diagnosed, it needs to be removed so it doesn't affect the rest of the body. Just like any like leaven, you want to make sure it doesn't affect the whole lump. Hey, you throw that, you get that piece of bread out of here. Okay. Verse 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. Okay. So throw that old leaven out, man. Throw the old, you know, leaven out. So, you know, and that's why our money is on, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shah. Our money is on Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Our money is on Yahweh Yahweh Shah, man. That's where we were November 5th. Okay. That's where we've been for the past, you know, since we've been in this truth. Okay. That's where we've been tallying our votes, is on Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. That's who we can only depend on, man. Because if you notice, hey, the Lord never changes, man. You don't have to the party. Hey, this is this is the party to go to, man. The Lord never changes, man. And matter of fact, let me get that just to prove that. Okay. This is Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Okay. So the Lord doesn't change like every 4 years in this party, bro. You choosing someone, hey, we choosing to be led by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. We're not choosing to be led by your modern day plebeians and patricians. In other words, your Republicans or Democrats. Okay. We're choosing to be led by the Spirit, man. Not no policy holder, not no politician, you know, what they say, a slick oil salesman, you know, which are what? They're referred to what? Some of the worst people, right? Bear me Baba Kusha. Let me read verse 7 and I get to verse 8. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. Okay, so we rocking with Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, so purge out. Hey, we removing, the BS, man. That's like that's basically coming into this fold, man. So coming into this fold, we're removing the old leaven. Okay. And even in the world, I didn't vote. In the world, I was like, there's some BS behind this, man. Now you understand the initial thought, you know, what they appeal to business owners. They're trying to appeal to the now defunct middle class, because you still have some people that's so-called middle class, but the middle class has really been taken out. Hell, the middle class has been taking a hit along with the impoverished class, man. Okay. So the middle class, so that's what initially they trying to so-called regain the trust and the support of those people, because everybody know the American dream has been nothing more than a nightmare, man. You know. So when you come, so when you're called and you come into this fold, hey, that's 11, man. You know, that can't come into the truth. Okay, which this chapter right here is speaking on. It's called judgment of immorality, man. So it's like, it's even going to read perfectly in this verse 8 right here. It says, therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. And what is that? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Okay. Yeah, that's the leaven we on. That's the bread we trying to. Hey, that's the bread we trying to break. Everything else, just wherever that may fall or be casted at, is wherever that goes. But that's the feast we're here for. We're here for the unleavened bread. Okay. But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. Okay. No malice, no wickedness. Okay. No leaven. Okay. Keep all that, let somebody else, feed on that, you know. But that's all I had on this. I just want to touch on that. And Abaratazah through the spirit is edifying for the body. So with that, once again, call halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Wahara Brakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Achaim, pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Aquat that are listening. Shalom.